Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout 76. And today, I'm exactly at the terminal where we left it off last episode, where we learned that actually there is a moonshine called Nuka Moonshine, which is a pretty badass drink. The only downside is that it will send you somewhere across the map without you noticing. Kind of like Trevor. And Trevor used to wake up in the middle of nowhere. If you play GTA 5, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, um, yeah, we also by reading this terminal, we learn that there is a speakeasy in town by camp or near campus. So I'm gonna look into that since this episode will be fully focused on Morgantown and trying to find the recipe. We might be able to find it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get out of this terminal. Let's go down the stairs and let's get out of here. Sadly, I couldn't find another Nuka Shine. On the desk. That would be fun. I wonder how it works. I wonder if it's like you drink it and then you get sent to a specific area on the map, or if it's just it's already if it's already set in one specific area of the map, or if it actually is everywhere, anywhere. You can even spawn right next to a death claw, which would have been fun for the first time. Don't you think? I feel like I would have lost everything, but I didn't, so I'm happy. Okay, so we are on Fraternity Row. Well, around there, it's pretty much the houses or the housing that the university used to give for the students. But this PI house, it's its own point of interest, but it's not marked on the map. So it's pretty much a secret, you could say. It's kind of like if you don't explore Morgantown, then you're probably never gonna find it. Which is a good thing that we actually found it. Let's see. I wanna go to that. I don't know if this Fraternity Row is actually all the houses, but no actual point of interest. Or what is it? Beautiful. See that there's like a cult area over there. Yeah, I think it's not like an actual building, it's just the street full of housing for students. Anyways, I guess I can do that later. It's just a raiders camp. It's not a biggie. Like that one should be part of my exploration videos. Like I said, I'm just gonna focus mostly on Morgantown. Or at least that's the point. Oops. Do I have any food? There's an event happening here. Whoa. Got close way too fast. Joining an event. Back on the beat.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
Sanjay. I feel like we have met him before. This is stash. Where could he be? Let's see. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. So it's this way. Right? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not even going the right way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. For this quest, I would recommend for you to clear most of the ghouls before you actually head out. Because there's a lot of ghouls, and the whole point of the quest is for the robot not to take any damage. So keep that in mind. He is over here somewhere. Right there. Okay. System monitoring. Charge level full. Use terminal to initiate patrol routine. Purpose and implementation. Raiders keep hitting our stash rooms in Morgantown. I put in some alarms, but sometimes the raiders disconnect them. With all these feral ghouls infesting the town, it's getting dangerous to make our routine patrol and check the alarms. Solution: get a robot to do the job instead, but not just any robot. It's got to be something tough and combat ready. Something that will send those raiders straight back to their ski resort. What kind of gang holes up in a ski resort? Anyway. Implementations: local and reprogram a law enforcement protectron, paint it up in responders colors, give it a cool name. Enter Steelheart. The streets of Morgantown will never be the same, at least until he has to recharge. Activate
Systems
Steelheart.
online. Weapon system charging. Initiating patrol routine. Attention, citizens. Please clear the area immediately. Responder operation in progress. Danger level high. Join the responders today. Come to the responders base at Morgantown Airport.
Is Steelheart
to
a
trade for
reference to
goods
Braveheart?
and supplies.
Can't help to wonder.
The responders
Oh
are
my God, that
currently seeking volunteer medical and security personnel. Report to Morgantown Airport for training.
Stash number 1.
Commencing attack on hostile
Shadow Boost
target.
Department.
Please maintain a safe distance. Responders, operation in progress.
Why am I not able to run? What's going on?
Scanning responder emergency supply
the heck?
location. M1. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secured.
Headshot.
Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit.
Wish I had some mines. That would be fun to place. Let's go. You should go. Let's get it. I think you're doing better. Get away from Steelheart.
Safe room secure and ready
Awesome.
for use. Lock disengaged. Proceed to the next destination.
Oh. I'll try to bring the
Please report any
the maps
suspicious
later.
raider activity to the responders.
The location
Do
of
not
all the
confront
map
the
treasures.
raiders yourself. Make your world a better place. Join the responders. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Take away my beautiful glasses, bottle cap sunglasses, and
Come to the responders base at Morgantown Airport to trade for goods and supplies. Scanning responder emergency supply location N2. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secured. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit. Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock. Disengaged. Commence maintenance on location. Identification marker. Hostile target identified. Please maintain a safe distance. Responders. Operation in progress.
Let's see, another map. I don't like that. Oh, it's actually a forest map. Huh.
Attention, citizens.
Yeah, it
You
could be
may
a
now
different one.
resume
I
your
see.
normal activities.
So it could be a forest, could be a
Come to the
Ash-
responders. Base at
ash region
Morgantown
map, or
Airport to
so they
transport
change.
goods
Interesting.
and supplies. Please report any suspicious raider activity to the responders. Do not confront the raiders yourself. Scanning responder emergency supply location. M3. Alarm system detected.
I'm running out
Initiate
of ammo.
remote interface. Interface secured. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the
Got
test.
2 bodies now.
Please ensure no harm comes to this unit. Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock. Disengaged. Commence maintenance on location identification marker.
Yeah, let's look what's inside. Ooh, look at that. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. What do we have here? Have responders, mentats, pre-war money, but there's also everyone. I'll read it later because we don't have any time to read it right now. Pick this up. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nothing else here. Oh, what is that? Okay. Ooh. But they're level 2. Ooh. Okay, that one hit me in the nuts. Oh, can he open it for me?
Patrol routine complete. Charge level low.
Oh, he can open it for me.
Shutting down for
Nice.
recharge.
Nice. It took some time to open this one. Alright. Now where was the other one? The other one, I think there's no other one, right? Or was there? No, yeah, he just went back to its charging pod. think we have a sledgehammer now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Level 10, damage is 62. This one's 58, level 15. And it's a medium. It's kind of fast, honestly. I'll try to see how it feels. Scrap some items. Can I repair my weapons here? No. No, I can't repair nothing here. Okay. Oh, great. That was unexpected. Alright, let's look around. Let's see, bank. He said that there was a speakeasy. This could be it. This could actually be where the recipe was. But then again, maybe not. Pharmacy. Yeah, I said I was gonna read the note. Baseball uniform. Got no water whatsoever. Alright, let's see. Another bar. This was the same bar. Okay. Let's see. Let's read the note. Hello, notes. Everyone. Everyone I lost. A list. Meredith. My mother. And Patricia, my mom. I know they were at least together in the end. Madeline, my sister, and Theodore, my brother-in-law. I hope they somehow made it, but they were so close to the bombs. Calvin, my best friend in the whole world, and his dog, Peppers, whose face licks are missed so much. Jesse, my ex. We broke up for wrong reasons. for the wrong reasons. I still love you so very much, even though you've been gone for so long. Samara, my boss, the best boss anyone could ever ask for. Thanks for the raise the day before everything went to hell. It was the last good day. Mindy, my Friday night poker host. I miss your lying face, you cheater. Roberto, my neighbor. I had to stop you, but I miss you. But I miss you too. I miss what I was before I had to stop you. Before I had to stop you too. And finally myself. I miss who I used to be. There's no point now. Not without any of you. Let's go to Vault-Tec. I think, yeah, we have this one. Find the next journal. The other one, I believe it was some sort of event, maybe. That's strange. We were investigating one of the or what was it called, the fraternity party thing, and they took the head, but the head is over here again. That's funny. Hobson. Let's see, can we make anything? That's about it. Oops, wrong, wrong glowing thing. Yeah. Oh well. What do now? It's here. So let's check the other buildings first. Actually, what am I doing? No, let's stick to what I said I was gonna do. Let's go to this building. Because I know myself. We're about to have a whole episode with everything about the area, but not about the freaking point of interest. That's typical of me. Alright, let's see. I hear a lot of movement. Oh wow, that like that reload, it just takes a long time to reload. Let's see. 15, eh? Oops. Things are getting interesting now. Can't be playing around. I'll go full auto first. You know, and since we're role playing, I would say that I actually came to Vault-Tec University. So why not? Excel. Got a bunch of
All
camps.
clear.
Let's see. Fury. I'm not gonna use much melee right now. Actually, I should use some melee. Use the lunchbox. What is that? They're slowed by 50%. That's actually not bad. Mentats. Orange Mentats. Psycho Buff. Psycho Tats. Psycho. Radix. What else do I have? I got a bunch of cams that I'm not even using. Let's use the XL, because why not? Bubblegum Buff Tats. Finally used the Buff Tats. Let's go. I'm about to kick ass right now. Nice. Leveled up again. I'm not gonna do it right now since, well, I feel like my camps are gonna run out. I'm not gonna pick up the Overseer's log yet either. I'm missing my chart.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll use that in a second. Yeah, that was fine. Come here, buddy. Why are you running? So, automated research table terminal. You got something to look up for. Just keep clearing the area. We got some beds here. wonder if they give you anything, any stats. I doubt it, because they don't allow you to use them. So they allow you to use the power cycle. Interesting. I need some water. Yes, thank you. Right away. Let's keep looking for things to kill. Do I have very mentats? Is this a vault? It might be a vault. I'm addicted to mentats. Seems like it's a vault. Stella. Kelman. Need to unlock that. Simulation vault entrance. Interesting. Open door. No plans available. System awaiting setup instructions. Simulation vault current status. Vault has been cleaned by automated system and is ready for the next simulation. Previous simulation status. Result failure. Total loss of life. Oh jeez. Let's go check it out. You know, for the first time, besides Vault, what was it? Vault. Oh man, I forgot the first Vault. Vault 14, which was in Fallout number 1. Every single other Vault is pretty much an experiment on society and illegal chemical substances. But Vault 76, I mean, it is an experiment, don't get me wrong, but it was not the worst experiment. 'Cause everything else is something else. Am I hearing a robo-brain? I'm hearing something. Nice. Is this dirty water? That is dirty water. Tip down. So I can go through that, but I want to wait a little bit. Because I know everything will start attacking me at that point. And I want to see if I can go through it without any violence, but I doubt it. And open these doors. Bunch of cigarettes. What a bunch of chain smokers. And you're like a robot, like I said. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a robo brain. Maybe it's a sentry bot. In which case, that's pretty bad. That's bad news. Let's go back up and let's go to that terminal. I don't see any more ghouls or stuff like that. Yep, this terminal. Give me a second, guys. Boy. This one. Actually, I'd like to start by adding or guessing some words. So I can, if I hit a restart nut, then it's not a big deal. Boom. Nice. Boom. Oh, nice. Well, that wasn't it. I think we can guess it now. Water. Water it is. Data corrupted. Are you serious? Okay. Well, nothing there. It's a little extra experience. Let's have an addict though. Got addicted to a chem. If I'm not mistaken, the computer was here. Yeah. Or the terminal. Automated research terminal. Archive logs. Current admin has deleted all archives logs. Okay, previous program results deleted as well. Okay, we got nothing. Physical health development terminal. Introduction. One of the primary concerns for Vault Overseer is the health of and well-being of the Vault's population. Through this course, Vault-Tec will instruct you on how to monitor, diagnose, and treat various health-related issues that can arise in one of our vaults. If you have any questions about the entries in this syllabus, please speak to the Vault-Tec University representative. VTU HWB101. This course is designed to introduce the physical aspects of Vault Dweller health and survival. The Vault Overseer will learn what makes their dwellers tick, what can potentially go wrong, and how to implement health and well-being solutions. As a bonus, you'll spend a weekend in one of our test vaults and experience the effects that recirculated air, recirculated water, and mild doses of radiation can have on a human body. So they even experimented with people here. Pretty much they exposed them to radiation and isolation in a vault. Pretty much what they were trying to do here. The average vault contains approximately 673 possible containments. This course will introduce the Vault Overseer to what we refer to as the TTC list, or Top 10 Contaminants list. We'll cover the source of these contaminants, their effects on the human body, and how to treat health issues that will arise from exposure. Finally, if your vault has been certified as an observation vault, the course will also cover how to introduce these contaminants at low enough levels to gather proper data points without long-term harmful effects. See, this makes me wonder, like, what's wrong with society? Because people were sent to universities to learn how to experiment on human beings. You know, it's like, what are you doing? People already knew that they were gonna be experimented on in Vault-Tec. I mean, come on now, it's not like, I mean, you can have like documents saying, oh, the students can't relate any personal or delicate information to their families or close ones about Vault-Tec, you know, but still though, do you really follow with those? Do you really follow with those? Anyways, all vaults are designed to be completed self-reliant and are equipped with the proper amount of food and water before they are sealed. In the unlikely event that one of these systems fails, or if said supplies are improperly distributed or lost, the vault overseer will have to implement organic recycling procedures. This course will cover use and maintenance of the vault's waste recycling systems and how to properly administer food and drinks. The highlight of the course is our week-long waste sprint, where students are forced to survive using our sample recycling system and their own waste. Am I reading it right, or am I making shit up? Excuse me for my mild language. It says their own waste. Are they talking about their waste? Their bodily waste? Ew. Alright. Survival through cannibalism. Whoa. Let's go back. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go back to the 101. Introduction to Dweller's Health. That's the topic. Introduction to contaminants. Organic recycling. Eat your waste, people. It's safe and healthy. Survival through cannibalism. This is an advanced study course that deals with the possibility that a vault can reach LAFS status, lack of all food and food-like sources. When food supplies are completely exhausted and the vault's recycling system are offline, Vault-Tec has given all overseers permission to use any means necessary to ensure dweller survival. To achieve this goal, cannibalism may become necessary. This source will cover all aspects of cannibalism, including moral ramifications, corpse consumption, safety, and how to make delicious side dishes using only hair and toenails. Ew. Oh, what did I just read, man? Oh, hair and toenails dishes. Would you like some toenail soup? Would you like to try my hair tea? We have a little tea gathering. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Anyways, let's go down here. I don't think there's a terminal where I can disengage the security, so let's go down. Let's get ready, because we're about to fight. That's for sure. Kinda will change back to my ghillie suit. Yeah, change back to my ghillie suit. I don't know if no, I'm gonna have Polyol's head. Yeah, looks awesome. I was thinking about the beanie, but come on, man, not the same. It's not Polly's. It's not Polly's beanie. It's just a beanie. If you look to the right, we see this place. Nothing to be gathered from here. And this place doesn't have any terminals. So yeah, we have to cross this door. It's up there. What is this? At our alma mater stands a bay, gray and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Around the right corner, study the streets just to the left in place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll get you a drink. I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, Sneaker Shine label. Oh. That's for the speakeasy. That's definitely for the speakeasy where they're located. So we're gonna follow that later. For now, let's stick to what we came here to do. Oh, I can't go in. Oh. If you actually follow, what should I call it? If you actually follow Fallout for a while and you play the Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, those were supposed to be lasers. And you could have actually gone through them, but you would have taken a lot of damage rather than just not being able to cross them. Should have done that, but they didn't. Overseer. Huh. Let's see. Maybe if we go to the Overseers, might have like a way in. Ah, would you look at this? What happened here? Guess we'll find out. Overseer's log. 10/15/2077. T-minus 1 day until my test run starts. I did the final walkthrough with my advisors before getting locked in. The students will be here tomorrow to test my hypothesis that using a calorically dense food paste of my own formulation is superior to standard supplies, and that my flavoring system will create enough variety so that dwellers won't get bored. The day after, 10/16/2077. My dwellers have arrived. After a brief orientation, I've given them time to adjust to one another. The parameters of the experiment and their respective roles I plan on giving an address later today. Later the next day, 10/17/2077. We are on full lockdown and everything is running smoothly. Excuse me. Unless I signal to my advisors, we're in this until the time locked release 4 weeks from now. So far, the test is going well, and feedback has been positive on the food paste formulation. Formulation. I don't know how to say that. 2 days after, 18/19, 10/19/2077. The dwellers are eating even less of the experimental formulation than I expected. They report full bellies and satisfactory metabolisms. This is 4 days after the last entry, 10/23/2077. It felt like something happened on the outside today, almost like an earthquake, and we lost power in the vault temporarily. The dwellers were able to quickly restore power via the backup generators, and I assume that this is part of a drill, and my people perform admirably. Right. This was the day that everything happened. That's 10/23/2077. Actually, it was the day before. No, it was today. Yeah. Yeah. 3 days after. 10/26/2077. A heart attack. Sudden and out of nowhere, one of the maintenance staff died in the middle of his workday. I'm waiting on the coroner's report before I make any decisions. The day after, 10/27/2077. The coroners did a full autopsy. Man. It looks like it wasn't a heart attack, but the arterial walls of the heart hardened and cracked. I've ordered a medical review of the control group and members of the test group. Wait. Coroners did a full autopsy. It looks like it wasn't a heart attack, but the arterial walls of the heart hardened and cracked. I've ordered a medical review of the control group and members of the test group. So the people that were not eating, which is the control group, and members of the test group, they had to get an evaluation, I guess, because, well, could have been the food that actually gave him a heart attack. The arterial walls cracked. Jesus Christ. Not a heart attack, yeah, pretty much. 10/28/2077, a day after. It's conclusive. My food paste formulation caused arterial plaque buildup. There were no signs of buildups in the control group, so I've ordered the dwellers to take stock of the remaining standard issue food to see if we have another week left in us. 10/29/2077. More bad news. My food paste was not as popular as I thought. Apparently a black market for standard rations crop up, and we have only 2 days for everyone in the vault. I want to try to figure a solution to this problem before I signal my advisors to end the test prematurely. This is my senior thesis experiment, and if I failed, I won't be able to operate as a full overseer. So they're running out of food. This was 2 days after. 10/31/2077. The dwellers are threatening to revolt if I don't call the experiment. They burn through the rations quicker than we thought, and now are getting scared. I'm going to signal my advisor to cancel the test. I can't take the chance that we're going to lose anyone else. 11/01/2077. No response from the outside. The dwellers think that I'm lying to them and are threatening to storm my office. I'm not sure if I can hold off a full offensive for 2 full weeks. 11/02/2077. A day after. They breached the outer seal and are at the door to my office. I can hear the drill operating. It'll take them days to get through, but I can't take the chance. I don't know why my advisors aren't responding. People are dying here and more are going to die. And there's nothing I can do. About it. This will be my final entry before I barricade myself in my bedroom, in the hopes that I can outlast the time logs. God willing, this is just part of the test. Something tells me it's not. Indeed, it was not. It's like your food paste killing everybody. Jesus, woman. So this goes up. What is this? They're trying to walk in here too. Here's the overseer. Well, there she is. Didn't survive. Let's see. Clipboard. Vault security. Concerns. The faction divide in the vault continues to be the number one concern. Head engineer Brass and Dr. Loris each control the significant portion of the vault staff. Their fiat threatens to create revolts and panic. Cracking down seems unwise. Better to let the overseer resolve matters. A show of leadership would not only calm the conflict, but might unite the vault under a single authority. So no, this was a security guard that just happened to die here, and the actual overseer's up this stairs, I assume.
identify yourselves. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. False
Campus
alarm.
security handy.
Standing down.
Why are you attacking me? Nice, another attic tool.
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
Antibiotics. Interesting.
Continuing search for. Hold it right there.
That's an interesting protectron. Kind of looks like a RoboBrain mixed with a protectron. Wait a second.
Search complete. No hostiles detected. Standing down.
Sorry about that. Cue ball. Does cue balls? Yes, it is plastic. Might as well take it. I don't know what technical data is for. You can't read it or do anything with it. At least at the moment. How many bullets have? 30.
Why must you humans always resort to violence?
Why, eh? I don't know, maybe because you're trying to kill me too? Let's get that guy. Let's go get him.
Fugitive has been located. Commencing attack.
Sit down, buddy. Okay, we got a lot of terminals we can read now.
A lawful
That's
use
awesome.
of deadly force is in progress. Citizens are advised to clear the area. Unidentified intruder detected. Intruder beginning search. Beginning search. Kill. Kill. All clear.
Young Weller development terminal. Introduction. One of the duties of the Vault Overseer may involve becoming a surrogate parent or dispensing advice to actual parents of young dwellers. Through this series of courses, Vault-Tec will instruct you on how to deal with one of the most difficult classifications of children, the preteen, 10 to 12 years of age. If you have any questions, if you have any questions about the entries in this syllabus, please speak to the Vault-Tec University representative. VTU PDM 101. Introduction to Preteen Dweller Maintenance. Sounds like a robot. This course is designed to introduce the mechanics of preteen psychology. The focus will primarily regarding the maintenance and upkeep, including things that can go wrong in preteen's body. Students will be instructed how to repair common issues and deal with psychological emergencies. Please note that this course includes laboratory dissection work, so the properly biohazards equipment will be issued after registration is completed. Introduction to preteen psychology. Preteens features the most complex psychology of any age group. This course will equip the Vault Overseer with the proper armament to handle an array of preteen psychological issues that may arise within their vaults. Learn how to cope with such issues as preteens, angst, tantrums, outright defiance, whining, laziness, and self-motivation. The course will also instruct the Vault Overseer on how to draw up behavioral contracts. Contracts form BT BC 0987891A or 7 or /7 and define consequences for preteens who breach outline obligations. Many young vault dwellers will reach the puberty stage during their preteens years. This course will enable the Vault Overseer to understand the changes that are occurring in this budding youth and become their mentor if necessary. Explanation of physical and psychosocial behavioral changes is covered in the course, as well as how to explain these changes to preteens dwellers. Preteen, oh my goodness, can I say that word? In a way they'll understand. Also included will be how to properly administer and explain the Vault-Tec Puberty Welcome Kit, or VTPWK, which should be presented to all preteens dwellers once they achieve this growth milestone. VTUPD M401. Preteen in the workforce. Although a preteen can range from only 10 to 13 years of age, they certainly qualify for a variety of jobs in the average vault. This course is specifically designed to explain these difficulties of various tasks, in which ones are optimal for the preteen dweller. The course also deals with occupational safety consideration when assigning preteens to tasks involving nuclear, biological, or chemical environments. So we put in them to work when they're young. Pretty much what it says. It's another one. Medical Training Development Terminal. Introduction or Vault medical training. A Vault overseer is responsible for taking on many roles: an administrator, educator, spiritual leader, and sometimes a doctor. This course is specifically focused on the latter, teaching students how to diagnose and treat most medical emergencies. This is highly intensive course. Completion of the Vault Health and Well-being course syllabus is required. BTU VMT 101 Introduction to Medical Diagnosis. The first step in tackling a medical issue is through proper diagnosis. This course will instruct students on how to use a vault's medical equipment and facilities to identify and categorize medical issues. This intensive 3 months course culminates in a weekend-long residency at the AVR Medical Center in Appalachia, where you will assist actual doctors in their diagnosis of emergency room patients. VTU VMT 201 Skin Disorders in You. Is it acne or is it flesh-eating bacterium? There are literally thousands of potential issues that can affect the skin of the typical vault dweller. This course will teach proper identification techniques and suggested treatment of skin disorders. The course final exam will involve a blindfolded touch and taste test, since it's highly possible an overseer may have to diagnose and administer these treatments in the dark. Ew. BTU VMT 290 Limb replacements, a primer or primer, yeah. Do you know that the second most likely medical hazard in a vault involves the total loss of a dweller's limb? This course will instruct students on how to properly reattach severed limbs, as well as how to create substitute limb from household items. We'll also teach students advanced techniques such as substituting arms in place of legs, limb donation screening, and experimental lab-grown limb technology. That's awesome. Kind of weird on the part of changing your arm for a leg, but other than that, growing limbs, that's pretty cool. VTU VMT 402. This course will fully certify students to perform complex surgical procedures such as organ transplant, tumor removal, and mutation extraction. The subject is advanced surgical techniques. Normally, studying to be a surgical doctor can take as long as 8 to 10 years using Vault-Tec's patented Speed-Teach TM system will reduce the study time to only 3 months. Important. Registering for this course requires all students to purchase a Vault-Tec malpractice protection certificate for a form VTMPC 450712455C/8, which is available in Verser's office. Appalachian Vault Registry. Security clearance required for access. Passkey accepted. Vault 51. Vault 51. File damage detected. Well, this is an Easter egg because there is Vault 51, which is made up by Sax, right? We are playing Nuclear Winter in Vault 51, but this might take some time to, and I don't know if you actually are able to get all this information. Redacted, please, the system administrator. Vault 76. Of course, this one will be intact because, well, we know Vault 76, we came from it. Vault 76, commemorating our country tricentennial. This control vault was built and designed to open at a future date. Its occupants will be instructed and tasked with the role of rebuilding our civilization in case of total annihilation. So, to keep it short, this Vault 76 was a control vault out of all the other vaults that were an experiment. But they had the task to rebuild outside the vault for an actual civilization. So it makes you think, does everybody else died and then only these vault dwellers were the ones that started everything, and everybody you see from Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and now 76 are all from Vault 76? But now that Wastelanders came out, that does not apply anymore, unless they actually came from a vault as well. Vault 51, I'm actually kind of curious about this one. Vault 51, that's the only thing I can guess, and then the rest is kind of in the entry on. Yeah, it's Appalachia something, Appalachian, yada 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 yada. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep looking around. Might find a code or something that we can actually unlock that terminal. I would go with mouse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hornwright line. My understanding is that Mr. Hornwright is attending school primarily to party and spend the majority of his time in a haze of marijuana, hence his absurd and hostile bench out proposal. However, his family connections make him a potential liability, so we will have to see how to handle his future training. H. Elliott. Hornwright. Is this Ted or Ed? I forgot his name. The guy from the party that we learned last episode? Question mark. Collingsworth, Drew. Collingsworth proposed experiment has evolved beyond my wildest expectations. His initial proposal mirrored other successful food replacement schemes and even showed a little imagination for once. I pushed him towards a more interesting experiments that should test the general willpower of individuals and how they react to death caused by food supply. I've tasted his paste. They're suitably horrible. So we're going to mass produce them and add an arterial plaquing agent that should cause rapid circulatory system decline. I expect a full-blown revolt within 2 weeks, and we should be able to end the experiment in the middle of week 3. H. Elliott. So It was conspiracy. They knew that the food was good, but because it was so good, it was not good enough for them for an experiment, because they knew that nothing would happen. They would actually come out healthy and in good state. So they actually changed the recipe so they would get a heart attack a, or circulatory plaque break. That's crazy. O'Rourke Shelby. O'Rourke has proven to be persistent enough to convince me to grant her a small amount of funding for her thesis project to provide evidence of so-called cryptids. Should she prove the existence of have appropriate data, this would be a major breakthrough that Vault-Tec can surely benefit from. If anything, it gets her out of my hair for a few months. Should she not return within her given time period, we'll need to find a team to locate wherever she holed up and retrieve any data for investigation. H. Elliott. I guess that's the prime administrator of Vault-Tec University. Elliott. I'd be wrong though. I don't know. Last day of school.
Turned down by a potential boss once again. If you told me when I first got here that I would be anything other than the overseer of a control vault, I wouldn't have believed you. Now that I'm here, I'm a little more realistic about things. The overseer at Vault 96, one of the hottest postings outside of 76, wouldn't even give me the time of day. The man sent me a form letter as a rejection, for God's sakes. At this rate, I'm gonna end up shipped out to the West Coast to work as a janitor in 29 with a bunch of obnoxious rich teenagers or something. It's pretty clear to me now that Vault-Tec is a hive of nepotism and ass-kissing. You can't get ahead unless you attend every lecture and write every paper. There's no respect for passion. And some of these kids, they just don't understand what Vault-Tec means. Meanwhile, I have to take my third run at senior thesis. Should be entertaining to get rejected by Dean Elliott yet again. Anyways, cash is tight, so I'm gonna take part in hopefully my last thesis project in the Sim Vault. This kid seems fine, and his experiment is about food, so I get to eat well, at least.
She was part of the experiment that went down on the experimental vault. That sucks. And besides that, what does she mean by what Vault-Tec really means? Is she talking about all the experiments that Vault-Tec is gonna do throughout the years? Does she know what she's talking about? Or is she just talking out of her behind because she's mad at Vault-Tec? Terminal, Blake Michael. Course syllabus template. Syllabus, course number, course name, semester, year, professor name, office location, office hours, days, phone number, course description, yada yada. Materials and text, items, assignments, grading. Note to self. Horse Creek. Horse Creek petroglyphs. Had a chance to go study the Horse Creek petroglyphs in person. I've been meaning to do so ever since moving to West Virginia. They have always fascinated me. The idea that Europeans landed in North America and traveled that far inland during the 6th or 7th century is fascinating. Now, whether it was written in Old Irish, Ogham, Basque, or some other ancient language is up for debate. Personally, I prefer the Vase translation, as it paints a vivid picture of a great bison hunt. But regardless, it's exciting to study and theorize about any petroglyphs in our own backyard. Jacqueline brought more of her notes around the other day, still not sure what to make of those runes. They don't match any of the native petroglyphs in the area, nor do they match any of the old European runes. I would have expected, still. Brought more of her notes around the other day, still not sure what to make of those runes. They don't match any of the native petroglyphs in the area, nor do they match any of the old European runes. I would have expected, still. I'm confident I will find a match somewhere, and if not, there may be enough to go on the piece together. A rough idea of what they say. If anything, I'm beginning to think it may be nonsense, but I am intrigued. Is this Jacqueline, what is it? Entry? Explaining a little bit of the old civilization that we learn about in Fallout. You remember in Fallout 4 there is a doctor or a scientist that actually learn about a old civilization that was constructed before mankind. And his name was Lorenzo. There you go. I was looking for that name. His name was Lorenzo, and from there you can actually gain a weapon, or you can get a serum where it cures like 10,000 radiation and it heals your body or whatever. Or if not, you can get a gamma gun, which is kind of like an explosive gamma gun, which is pretty awesome. But I don't know if that's it or not. Still, I'm confident I will find match somewhere, and if there's no, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because that's exactly what it was. It was like a language that they didn't understand, and there was nothing compared to actual mankind to understand what they were talking about. So yeah, that's interesting. Maybe not. You let me know down in the comments. I'm not sure. BTU. Ever since Vault-Tec bought out the university, they've been shifting focus away from classic education and moving towards more specialized classes. I've seen several other professors get the boot, but thankfully I seem to have been spared thus far. I should feel lucky that they believe language is a skill worth preserving in the event society collapses and we all need to move underground. Oh yeah, definitely language, technology, medicine, and history, in a way. Yeah. Guidestones translation. Jacqueline has instructed me that she would feel safer if I moved the translation key offline. The woman is paranoid, but I don't disagree that it's for good reason. It is because of this that she insisted of keeping the original notes with her. She says it's for the best, just in case someone gets to one of us, so none of us have all the pieces. Even Agent Wilson taking precautions, we could be onto something big here. Interesting. Then again, I still maintain the runes are simply ancient petroglyphs left by the indigenous people of the region. Jacqueline believes they may be extraterrestrial in nature, but I'll stick with Occam on this one. This hypothesis with the fewest assumptions is often the correct one. Huh. So it might be also part of the alien whole lore, because there's actually even aliens on Fallout 3. There's a whole DLC about it where you go on a spaceship. Crazy deal, I know. But it might not. I don't know. Let's keep on moving. It could be both, actually. Honestly, it could be like they could be referencing those aliens, and then they could be reference Lorenzo as well. There's no wrong answer there. honestly.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Well. Oh. Geez. We definitely got some visitors here. What's going on?
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Out of ammo.
Restored.
I ran out of ammo. Alright, let's switch it up. $26. Oh, I hit the hit. Oh, that was the last shot too. Okay, got this one.
Or attempted escapism.
Drew Collingsworth workshop or workstation. So this HomeRide workstation, this one is the guy that we were talking about that likes to party a lot. We saw one of the terminals, and I think we saw the actual PI place where they actually took all those parties took place. Abstract. An experiment for determining the ability of canines to form a self-governing society. Basically, the experiment will involve a group of dogs trained to train other dogs to perform typically human-run tasks. I've begun training my miniature Scouser, Riley, to operate vault doors, which I think is a promising start to the experiment. I'd be happy to bring her in any time. I'll be happy to bring her in any time to demonstrate. Mr. Matthew, this proposal lacks any kind of substantial value and makes us seriously question your devotion to the project of the preservation of the human race. Please see me and we can talk about a serious proposal if you can manage to find my office. Bess Dean Harlan Elliott, President Overseer, Training Advisory Board. Training dogs to do human tasks. That's amazing. Don't get me wrong, if it works, that would be impressive. Abstract. An experiment for determining the optimal density of calories and foodstuff versus storage space. This experiment will test the tolerance of various individuals' ability to consume food of unvarying textures, but allow them to design flavor or use pre-created flavors in this experiment. In this experiment, there will be a control group that uses a standard regimen of vault supplies, and an experimental group that subsists on nothing but my proprietary food paste formula. See attached materials. proprietary food paste formulation. Ingredients are as follows: dried yellow peas, garbanzo beans, pea protein, dried egg product, canola oil, whole ground flax seeds, ground miscanthus grass, pea starch, olive oil, choline chloride, coconut oil, fiber fish oil, inulin, salt, zinc sulfide, vitamin E, iron, amino acid, chelate, ferrous sulfide, nascent supplement, manganese amino acid chelate, vitamin A supplement, thiamine mononitrate, vitamin B12 supplements, vitamin D3 supplements, calcium iodate, dry lactobacillus acidophilus fermentation product. I don't I don't know if I said it right, but I tried. Proposed flavor profile. Below are the list of potential flavor profiles and components that dwellers can use to create new meals. Base flavoring: sweeteners, sucralose, dulcin, sorbitol, xylitol, alletane. Bittering agent: ground ivy, bug, myrtle, marigold, groot. To summarize, it's just a bunch of flavorings. Okay, pre-mixed flavoring: almond, banana meat, beet, brewer's yeast, chili, chicken, cappuccino, fish, general, herring, honey, lemon, lime, liver. Oatmeal's orange, peppermint, red meal, sour cream. Advisor response: Mr. Collingsworth, your proposal has come a long way, and the board has agreed to give you 1 month of vault time starting on October 15 of this year. We will accelerate your leadership classes and pull you from unrelated or less important classes. Congratulations, Dean Harlan Elliott, President Overseer Training Advisory Board. Alright. So, I guess those two students, Elliot, not Elliot, Hornswright and Collingsworth, were fighting to get a position as overseers. Pretty much what it's trying to say here. Or to graduate. Well, I feel like that's... I don't think there's anything else. If there is, I might just look on my own time, and if I find anything interesting, I'll bring it back with you guys. Now, for what we learned here, we pretty much had a full class on Vault-Tec University, and we learned what they used to do to teach their students how to be an overseer. Pretty straightforward, really. So I'm gonna make a whole I'm gonna return from the end all the way to the beginning, because we need to pick up the overseer holotape. Yeah, just logs, but it doesn't give me like authority to disengage the lock. Vault has been cleaned, automated system, and is ready for next simulation. Upcoming status, no plans for the system, awaiting setup instructions. We already read this. Right, so if you go down, the door should be still locked, right? Do you guys know how to unlock this? If you guys know how to unlock this, or if it's even possible, it's just maintenance. I'm still hearing some robots around somewhere. Should be a way to go there. What is this? Screening.
Approach and identify yourself.
Inaccessible. So I guess we're gonna come back to this place later. That's why we are not able to actually...
False alarm. Standing down. Do not make any further escape attempts. Lawbreaker.
Level 26. There are no chumps here.
Nothing I like better than a little R&R on Uncle Sam's dime.
That's not a Mr. Handy. Inaccessible. That's a straight full-on Mr. Gutsy. There's another exit. Wall simulation in progress. They almost got to the end. Accessible. This is the entrance. Inaccessible. Can't enter this area either. So I guess we'll come back to it eventually. Not sure. But for now, I'll just leave it as it is. I think we gather enough information. To know what happened here, of course.
Intruder. Identify yourself.
I would if I could. Okay, well, let's go up. This screening is not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go to this way. Okay, let's go up. It's more up. Okay. there a way to go up though? Did we already read this? Automated research terminal. I don't know if I read this. Okay, yeah, there were deleted files. Overseer's Journal Entry 4.
Overseer's Personal Journal. 4 years of living, learning, and breathing Vault-Tec. Graduating with honors in the Overseer track. Dad was so proud. He came out even though he was already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next available Overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years. Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose that moment to propose, a lughead. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than anyone. Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together. He really wanted to walk me down the aisle. Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.